Hi, Doc. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. You're busy studying?
Yeah. Just a bit busy.
Doc, have you heard about this disturbing news on social media?
Disturbing news. Which one? Lisa or which one are you talking about?
The one for 30,000 women with HIV and AIDS.
Oh, yeah. But that's how then, yes, I saw it yesterday.
Okay, Doc. Why do you think women are more vulnerable to be affected with HIV and AIDS than men?
Why women are okay.
Yes.
Um, Let me just, it's a very simple thing. Just talk about two things maybe. Yeah. The reasons why they are more vulnerable to HIV and AIDS is that for women, there is no integration of interventions where they go for circumcision to prevent themselves or to reduce the risk of HIV and AIDS apart from uh, having a protected sex. Okay, so for men, they at least they have a chance or they have an alternative that they can use in order for them not to get HIV and AIDS. Number one is circumcision. Number two is the use of condoms. Okay. So what happens there is that for a man who is circumcised, an infected man and is circumcised, and this man has gone to sleep with a lady who is, yeah, let me just say, sleeping with a lady without using protection, which is a condom. So what will happen there is that once those people meet, the man will release or ejaculate inside the woman. So what will happen that there's the HIV and AIDS normally tends to be high in the semen. So once that enters into the woman's vagina, let me just say so. So once that goes into the vagina, the woman will be more exposed to that because the semen itself had a content as a high value load, most especially when that person is not taking the antiretroviral viruses, ARVs regularly. So what will happen? That semen when it enters, um, the woman will be exposed to that semen. Again, some will tend to use this what we call contraceptive pills in order to prevent pregnancies. But at a, at under the normal circumstance, that semen that has enters that women are more exposed to HIV and AIDS that can invade the vagina walls. After the vaginal walls, it can go into the bloodstream and thereby the infection can start from there. And another thing is also the age. Okay, when I talk of the age, the women uh, that are below 25 years of age, what will happen there is that these people they have a thinner uh, they have a thinner vaginal lining. So what will happen when these people they get someone who has a big pen? Let me just say so. So what will happen once they are having coitus, they say, or sexual intercourse using unprotected sex, the vaginal walls are at risk of tearing, and once that happens, also a man can ejaculate. Once the man ejaculates or releases inside that person, it means they also have at times two of having HIV and AIDS because that semen, that infected person, as well have said, the semen tends to be have it tends to have more viral load and also in blood. Okay.
Yes.
So if these people have not injured, the man has not injured himself and the woman has injured or the vagina walls have been teared, so that semen that has higher viral, they are very easy to penetrate through that teared vaginal lining and enters into the vagina. Okay. And for men, let me just the risk they are high or they are high and they can be high or low. Once they are high in those people that are uncircumcised because once they are having that the friction when they're having sex the
Force.
bulb, yes,
Yes.
the 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 the, the bulb or spongiosum can tear off or the just in there around the head of the penis there.
Yes.
So what can happen there when that blood of the woman and that of the man when they exchange or they come into contact, Yeah, someone can be affected from there. Yeah, those are the major things that I can say it can cause HIV and AIDS. Yeah, those are the risk factors because men they have an alternative whereby they can go for circumcision and they can have sex with an infected person, and that person cannot have HIV. And that's they can them if he is affected he can infect, but him uh, cut. Just yeah. So another thing is women. They those they are men. Women are vulnerable to most of the STIs because of the nature of the vagina, the environment of the vagina. So what happens there is that yeah, there are those women that have you know STIs such as the chlamydia, herpes simplex virus, human papilloma virus. So those infection they tend to cause ulceration in the vagina. Okay, so once they come into contact with a person who is infected with HIV and AIDS, a man, they can easily uh, once the man releases inside or that semen because sometimes men they tend not to feel that they have, the semen has come out. So the semen is one which normally comes out before the sperm. The sperm you can feel that this one is coming out, but for the semen it's very hard for them to notice that the semen is coming out. But once that happens, the semen enters and they have those STIs already like human papilloma virus, and there's which one chlamydia. Those that tends to cause ulceration in the vagina. So once that happens, it's direct. That semen is direct because they invade the vagina lining and also they go into direct into the breast, thereby causing HIV and AIDS. Okay. Well,
Yeah, Doc, thank you very much.